Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 31 of my Colorado Rockies series out of the Park Baseball 16, and today we are back for the playoffs. We have made the playoffs for, what, the 5th straight year or something like that? I'm not even sure at this point. Let's see. Oh, actually, it's only our 3rd straight year, but it's our 5th and 6th years, and hopefully we will actually win a series this time around. We'll see. No guarantees. But this team finished out with the best record of any team we've had so far, although it looks like some of it was due to a little bit of luck, as the Pythagorean win-loss was only 101 in 61, 7 games worse than our actual win-loss. And the thing that took a big step back this year was the starting pitching, but our offense absolutely raked. I think we scored 900 runs. Yes, we did, 917. And as you can see, we allowed 700 runs though, so you know. Definitely not our strongest pitching staff in recent years, and Matt Barnes was pretty much a total disaster here in the second half. 7.11 ERA with us. We won 5-5 in his games or whatever, but look at that. He allowed more earned runs in Colorado than he did in Pittsburgh this year. And the big thing was that 17 home runs and 12 starts. That was his big problem. And look at that. His WAR went down. Or I don't know if that's just his projected WAR. I don't even know. Oh, I guess that's projected, so I don't know. I don't even know. These projected stats are all messed up. This is so weird. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so he was pretty much a total disaster. And he's still going to probably be in our playoff rotation, but I don't know. Parsons had a good stretch to end the year. I don't know. He might be using Parsons instead. It's going to be a tough choice. But anyway, Ozzy Albies is also out for 2 weeks. He's got elbow tendonitis, so he's been out for a little while. And this is going to be out for 2 more weeks, so we'll probably miss the first series and be back for the second. Now let's keep simulating forward here. So we got to set our playoff rosters. The playoffs do begin today. All right. Dominic Foscalina won the batting title apparently, which is unbelievable. His BABIP must have been ridiculous. 361. That's pretty high. But, yeah, he had a phenomenal year. 8.7 wins above replacement. He'll probably win the NL MVP. And it's just a breakout stud of a year. Or stud of a player now. Stud season, I don't even know. But, anyway. So, without Albies, we will likely start Jonathan Wyndham at shortstop, as he had a really good second half with us. Alright, who are we deactivating from this? Probably a pitcher, right? Oh, yeah. We'll deactivate Urias. And Jose Reyes. There we go. Alright, and we can put Reyes back in the lineup. I can show you guys how everyone did to end off the year here in just a moment. But yeah, so we got Wyndham. He had a really good second half with us. As you can see, 847 OPS in 56 games started, 59 games total. So yeah, it actually wasn't even, I guess his defense is probably a little bit worse with us because he was playing shortstop by the end. But yeah, he was pretty effective for us. So he'll be getting the starts at shortstop. But actually, one thing I did think about doing is because I think we will have an extra roster spot because we had to put Albies on the DL. So we can still add one guy to the playoff roster. And I think what I might actually do is add Esteban Ortiz or Ruben Rodriguez. Now, I actually already put Rodriguez on the, like you see, he already has 1-day Major League service. So my plan was originally to get him up and use him as the pinch runner. But I'm kind of contemplating using him as the backup infielder as well. Or maybe even using him and Ortiz. Because Rodriguez we can already put on the thing. We won't have an issue with that. He was on the team on September 1st. So we could call up both these guys, and it wouldn't affect their Major League service or anything. I don't even think we'd have to put them on the... I guess we would have to put them on the 40-man roster, but still, I don't know. It might be a good idea, but we'll still have Wyndham. So the question is what would we want to do with Trey Turner. And he actually had a pretty good year with us, too. So I don't know. I think maybe we'll bring up Rodriguez and not Ortiz. I don't know. This is kind of a tough call. We're definitely going to deactivate. Did we already deactivate Shumpert? Alright, so we can add Rodriguez. We'll have our pinch runner. And I think we'll just stick with him instead of Ortiz. But yeah, so we can get Rodriguez on the thing. Perfect. Alright, and we got that. And actually, we have to copy and paste. I guess we could have just put Reyes in there. But yeah, so anyway, we can look at who led the team in WAR. So obviously Foscalina led the way with 8.7. Then Jose Reyes had a pretty good year, 888 OPS. Yamada and Sky both had OPSs over 900. Thomas Dillard really came back to the pack at the end of the year. His BABIP still at 363, but remember, he was playing much better in the first half. Only 16 home runs. That was a little disappointing. But Goldschmidt had a really good year for us offensively. And then Arenado, he got a little bit better in the second half, but still not really that great. So, all right, and pitching-wise, we definitely led the way with Steven Strasburg. 16-1 he finished out. He had a pretty ridiculous year. Jose Fernandez, Jonathan Geddes really picked it up at the end. It looks like he had a couple clunkers there. But, yeah, his ERA was down to 3.03 at one point. He was really heating up in the second half, so I'm excited with him coming into the playoffs. I'd even consider making him the number 2, quite frankly. But and then anyway, we're gonna use Matt Barnes. I'm gonna try and use Matt Barnes exclusively on the road. I think a part of his home run problems was being a fly ball pitcher in Colorado, so I'm gonna try and use him exclusively on the road if I can. So it's gonna be Cincinnati and San Fran. So San Fran won 100 games. They were second place in the division, but they're a lethal team. They have insane pitching, including Marco Gonzalez. But I imagine they might use Gonzalez in this one-game playoff against the Reds. So we'll see. And then Chicago, Texas in the AL. But we'll see. Definitely want we definitely want Cincinnati to win. Look, San Fran ended up first in runs against and fourth in runs scored. So let's see. They're playing today. Yep, it is going to be Gonzalez against Dominic. Wow, this guy looks horrible. Oh boy. And yep, the Giants win. So once again, we're going to be playing a hard NL West team. It seems like we can never avoid these guys, but alright, so Albies is only out one more week. That's good. So he's going to miss this series. Yeah, 6 days, which means I think he could come back on for Game 5, but at that point I don't think it'd really be worth it to keep him on the roster just for one game. So, yeah, what we're going to do is... I want to look at the San Francisco Giants team. So, yeah, they... again, we're going to have to go up against a really tough NL East opponent. Like I said, best team in terms of runs against all year. First in starters ERA, second in bullpen ERA, led by Marco Gonzalez, who put up another really good year. No surprise there. I mean, you knew the guy was going to be a beast no matter where he went. And then they have this Brian Burke guy, or Brock Burke, who made 16 starts and a handful of more relief appearances and had a ridiculous season, but he's not a very highly rated player, so I imagine this was a bit fluky. We'll see if we can exploit that a little bit. And then other than that, they have Patrick Mahomes, who we remember, he won 17 games this year, 3.13 ERA. He was pretty good, but his FIP I don't think was quite as good as his ERA. We can take a look. Yeah, 3.6, so still not too bad, but we'll see. I think these guys are probably hittable, but their offense is pretty good, and they picked up Ronald Washington at the deadline. Remember the guy we highlighted in the last episode? Probably one of the top 10 players in the league at this point. Well, he got traded to San Francisco. I don't even want to know what the package they gave up was. Let's see. A 29-year-old pitcher and Stan Tidwell. And it looks like this guy's a pretty good starting prospect, but still, I mean, that really isn't that much. David Peterson. Looks like this guy isn't too shabby. Still, though, I mean, they got Ronald Washington, so. All right, anyway, let's get ready for Game 1. We've got Strasburg on the mound. We've got our lineups all set, so we are ready to go against San Fran. I guess I didn't check their Pythagorean win-loss, but oh well. And you can see some of their other names. Cipriano Munez, 22-year-old catcher. Guy's got a lot of pop. Grant Bodison. I wonder, actually... Oh, they got to have some guys hurt. Hold up. I didn't check their thing either. I remember seeing a couple names down there. Oh, yeah, they're without Les Keller, so he's a 24-year-old center fielder. He's really good. He probably plays left for this team. Maybe not, actually. His WAR was pretty low for 90 games, so maybe he does play center. But, yeah, so they got Juan Lucero there, but Lucero's, even when he was here, we remember him as more of a corner outfielder than a center fielder. And they're without Frank Encarnacion, who looks like he's a 2.5-star outfielder. He only started 20 games for them this year. And Dave Coker. Yeah, Dave Coker, too, so he is out for 4 days. I'm not even sure if he's on the playoff roster. Well, so this guy, has no home run power, but this is the weirdest player ever. What? He plays left field and first base. This is the weirdest player ever. What? Oh my god. Alright, whatever. So yeah, they're missing some key pieces. So, in that case, maybe we'll have a little bit of an advantage on them. Let's, I do want to see what their Pythagorean win-loss was. I know I'm kind of wasting time here, but it was 98 and 64. Alright, so not too good. I mean, well, pretty darn good, but you know what I mean. Alright, so let's do this. Game 1 from Colorado. We got Strasburg on the mound. He had a fantastic season. He'll probably get Cy Young votes, but I don't think he'll win. Let's see how he does against Patrick Mahomes, the former Rocky we traded away. That was in one of the deals to Cleveland. I don't remember which one. I want to say it was the Kluber deal, but it might have been the Lindor trade. And it's been a pitcher's duel so far, but we get a 3 spot in the 4th. Strasburg allows one back. Alright, but he is playing pretty well so far. 91 pitches. So he's good to go next inning. Don't get any insurance one for him, though. And he's due up first, so if we get a pitcher in... damn, I gotta figure out a double switch in this game, I swear. Alright, so he's gone 6 already, so we could get... oh, man, Burr struggled in the second half. Who should we go with? Maybe Connor Manaus, I don't know. Riley Pint? Maybe. Yeah, Pint had a pretty good second half. I don't know, man. Our bullpen really wasn't that good this year. I guess we'll go with Riley Pint if it comes down to the 7th. We can get a lefty up too in Brady Aiken. Alright, so Strasburg's got 2 guys on with 2 men outs. Edwards up. Alright, let's see if Strasburg can get this guy out. Come on now. 1-1 counts. It means it's not going to be a strikeout. Fly ball to center. Yamada. He's got it. There we go. Alright. So now we can go with our 8th and 9th inning, man. I feel pretty confident about our 8th and 9th inning. Even though Birdie looks like he was cold to finish out the year, I think, you know, in a small sample size, if you're trusting the ratings a little bit, then Bazaar and Birdie are going to be about as good as it gets. So, all right, as for pitch hitting here, let's go with Danny Taylor. All right, doesn't look like we got anything going there. Take Taylor out of the game. Bazaar in for the 8th. All right, nicely done. Let's get our man Zach Birdie up. No insurance runs. But Birdie, one of the best closers in baseball, on for the 9th. Oh, already allows a run, but we get the save. So there we go. We take a game 1. That is nice. I don't know how many times in these postseason losses we've had. I don't know how many times we've taken a game 1 win, to be honest, now that I think back on it. And man, Birdie's, alright, so Birdie's he's only thrown 6 2/3 career postseason innings, but 5.40 ERA. So even though it's kind of a small sample, he's got like a little Drew Storen going on right now. But alright, we got game 2. So are they going to go Gonzalez on short rest? No, they're going to go Brock Burke, which means Gonzalez will only pitch once this series. So if I was doing this, I would definitely pitch Gonzalez on short rest here, and then he would be on full rest for game 5. Now they're only got to throw him once on this series, so that's an advantage for us. Although Burke, you know, we documented he had a really good year himself this year, so he's going to be a tough guy to beat. But we've got Jose Fernandez. We're going to go with the same lineup. Wyndham looks like he had a really good game. That's nice to see. And if Arenado struggles, we can go with Rodriguez or Trey Turner or something. So, and if Wyndham keeps playing well, then we'll definitely go with him over Arenado and when Albies gets back. So, all right, here we go, game 2. All right, ooh, there we go, a 3 spot in the first. It looks like that must have been a home run that Fernandez gave up. A solo shot. All right, he's line 2. So Fernandez has not really come through too well in the postseason for us. He's probably, you know, he's got a 4.50 ERA. That is probably about accurate for his career postseason with us. But all right, we got a 3-2 lead through 4. He's only at 47 pitches. We got an insurance run, nice. And man, his pitch count's pretty low. He's only got 3 strikeouts, but we can definitely keep him going. All right, into the 7th. Ooh, okay, leadoff double for Cipriano Muniz, so we definitely want to get someone up. Let's get the Bazaar and a lefty Aiken up. Alright, and let's see how this goes. 1-1 count to Eudor Garcia. Alright, slow dribbler, Fernandez. Oh no! Man, they gotta patch that in this game. I don't know why, but guys always beat out infield singles back to the pitcher. Man, they gotta patch that. That is bad. That could cost us here. Swing by Henson, line it towards short. Oh, it's a base hit. Muniz scores. All right, we got to get him out of here. So Lucero's up. Maybe we let him pitch to Lucero. And then we get the righty in. Nah, I don't know. We might as well bring in the righty right now. Let's get Bazaar in. Yikes. All right. Against Juan Lucero. Look at that. Oh, my God. 126 strikeouts to 16 walks. Driven hard out to the gap. Bolts makes the catch. Okay. Garcia gets the 3rd. Only 1 out, though. So the tying run 90 feet away for Dayton Dugas. He's safe. Okay. So that eliminates the double play ball. Let's see if we can get the strikeout. Stretch the 2-2. Swung on, hit in the air. Out toward deep center. Alright. That's going to get the run in, though. So tie game. Fernandez not really coming through for us. Bazaar has pretty much done what he can. Manny Sanchez up, pinch hitting for the pitcher, swung on line, shot up the middle. Wyndham makes the catch. So Jonathan Wyndham, the one thing about him is he's a much worse defensive shortstop than he is a defensive third baseman. But the makes a spectacular catch there, apparently. So, we could go with Aiken for the 8th here. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, though. I might even rather let Birdie pitch. Well, no, because Birdie pitched yesterday. So we could go with Connor Manaus. We'll see how this goes. And speaking of Drew Storen, look who's into the ball game. Let's see what his career postseason ERA is. Oh, what am I doing here? Wrong thing. Postseason 6.26. All right. Yeah, and you can see this is what I'm talking about. But all right. So let's see if we can get anything going here. We got 2, 3, 4 up. Oh, a 2-run home run from who? From Jose Reyes. There we go. All right. Now we can just do the rest of this half inning, I think. Oh, we got 2 more. Now what was it? Looks like oh wow, that was an onslaught. Jesus, back-to-back doubles and a single from Arenado. And then what was this? A bases loaded walk to Yamana. Jesus. So oh, that means we probably bizarre hit. Whoops. Oh well. All right, let's get Manaus in. Connor Manaus, 4-run lead. All right, he gives 1 back, but that's all right. And then we'll get Birdie ready for the 9th. Try to take a 2-0 series lead. You know I'm getting excited. We got a 2-0 series lead. Oh, yes, sir. All right, Birdie gets the save. We're 1 game away from winning our first playoff series since 2007. Oh my God. If we blow this, I might actually retire. I might be done with this save if we blow this. This might be the last episode. All right, Jonathan Geddes, the man we picked up for Justice Sheffield. Sheffield had a really good year himself, but Geddes picked it up in the second half. It was fantastic for us, especially considering playing in Colorado his first year there. Take the year he gave to us 9 or 10 times out of 10. It's unbelievable. I'm giving him a little too much praise, but I'm a big fan. All right, same lineup. Here we go. Marco Gonzalez against Jonathan Geddes. The old ace versus the new ace? Not really. But all right, here we go. From San Francisco. This is bound to be a pitcher's duel. We got 3 hits that inning and somehow didn't score a run. 3 straight singles. Oh, my God. And then Geddes. Why would you not send Goldschmidt if Geddes is due up next? Oh, I guess there's only 1 out still. It's a bad double play. All right. Oh, my God. We get 2 more hits and no runs. Come on. Oh, my God. And they get a 2 spot. Oh, my God. We have 7 hits and no runs. Oh, my God. What the hell? All right. Geddes probably give us 1 more inning. So that's 89 pitches. Nothing going, man. What the? Ooh, let's get. All right, let's get Riley Pint up. All right, we got a lefty up. Oh, they're gonna let Gonzalez hit here. Okay, comes home, struck him out. Big sweeping curveball, out number 2, and now we've got Xavier Edwards. Let's see what Edwards' ratings are. He hits lefties a little bit worse than he hits righties, but all right, yeah, we'll definitely leave Geddes in then. I was probably going to leave him another way, considering he was so close. Just didn't want to make sure he was like some platoon specialist. From the stretch, the pitch, the swing, hard hit ground ball, left side of the diamond. Wyndham has it, throw to first in time. So Wyndham gets through 7 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. All right, and let's go to runners in scoring position. Oh, we got 2 guys on with 1 man out for Jonathan Wyndham. Pint is ready, but we can't put him in yet. Oh, it looks like Arenado got hurt this game, did he? Oh, I didn't even realize Rodriguez is in. Did he start? He didn't start, did he? No, okay. I'm pretty sure he didn't. All right, so let's do this. Wyndham up. Still, they got Gonzalez in there. Oh, when he goes down swinging. Now it's Ruben Rodriguez. Oh, my God, this is... I can't bring in Taylor. He's a lefty. Oh, man, there's no way I could. I don't know. I could pinch hit Jacob Parrott, maybe. Do I just trust the young guy? Part of me is just like, screw it. Let's go with the young kid. Ruben Rodriguez. Let's do it. Can he come through? Oh, they're going with Jake Godfrey. Oh, no, I could go. Damn it. Should have gotten Taylor up there if I'd known that was going to happen. Rodriguez swings, slaps a ground ball towards short. Henson's got it. Throw to first in time. I'm not sure this is going to be our night, unfortunately. Geddes, we'll get out of there. Just get Pint in. Alright, really nothing going there. Yeah, we got to get Danny Taylor up. Get him an AB. Alright, a 1-out double for Yamada. Now Foscalina's up. Tying run on deck. The pitch, ball 4, so Foscolina draws a walk. That's going to bring up Sky Bolt, who represents the tying runner. 2 for 3 today. They've got their closer in, I presume. Hit high in the air, out towards short, infield fly. It's going to be 2 away. Now Jose Reyes, the last chance for the Rockies. Pitches on the way, Reyes swings the line up the middle. Base hit for Reyes. Yamada takes third. He better hold there. Goldschmidt is up. He represents the go-ahead run. I better get a reliever up just in case. Alright, Paul Goldschmidt up. The offseason acquisition. Here we go. From the stretch. Sepal, I don't even know. Fastball hit in the air out towards deep left. It's gone! Paul Goldschmidt clears the bases! Oh, wow! Our Lord and Savior, Paul Goldschmidt. Whoa! A 4-3 game. Oh my God, we're finally going to win a playoff series. Oh my God, are we finally going to do it? I hope I didn't just jinx it. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. What? Alright, we got to go batter by batter here. This is too intense. It's 6-7, 8-2 up. 3 lefties. They're pinch hitting with Cipriano Munez, who apparently didn't start today. And they got Justin Hancock at catcher. Alright, Munez only pitched it like a couple times this year. Oh, hit in the air to left. Reyes, he's got it. 1 away. Bob Henson up. He's 2 for 3 today. Ground ball. Foscolina over to grab it, throw to first in time. 2 away. 1 more out. Hancock's down 0-2. Swung on and missed. The Rockies win a playoff series. There we go. It's about damn time, to quote LeBron James. Oh my God. Finally. We did it. And we beat an NL West team too, which once I saw we were playing the Giants, I was like, oh, here we go again. We're going to lose to the 100-win wildcard team that we do to every year. Oh my God, there we go. That's unbelievable. Paul Goldschmidt. Whew. Oh my God, two straight pretty entertaining playoff series right there, and we get the sweep. And we beat Marco Gonzalez. Take that. Unbelievable. Wow. All right, so we are moving on. We're moving on to the NLCS. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's take a look at who we're taking on. And it's going to be, Milwaukee. So Milwaukee traded Ronald Washington this year, and they're still in the NLCS. Now, this team has been dominating. I think they made the last 2 World Series, going up against the 84-win Mets, who apparently won their division. Oh, let's see. Okay, so A, the Brewers won the series. B, Arenado out for 2 weeks. Wow, so we tried to keep Arenado on this team as long as possible, and it looks like he is going to end up really not being a part of this playoff run. As you know, we were probably going to go with the Wyndham anyway to start the NLCS, but wow, Arenado does not look like he is going to be playing in this next playoff series. But it's going to be against Milwaukee. So, Anthony Miller hurt himself in that last game. Wow. But all right, so hope you guys are excited for the next episode. I know I am. Thanks for watching, guys. Get pumped for the NLCS, our first NLCS in the series, and I'm out. Peace.